Welcome to the Legalpreneur podcast. I'm your host, Andrea Sager, founder and CEO of Legalpreneur, Inc. As a serial entrepreneur and someone that works exclusively with small business owners legally protecting their business, I'm dedicated to covering common legal issues faced by business owners, providing you with the business knowledge you need to catapult your business's growth and showing you just how some of the world's most elite entrepreneurs have handled these legal and business issues themselves. In true attorney fashion, the information in this episode is not legal advice. This is for informational purposes only, and you should always consult with your attorney before implementing any of the information in the show. Hello there. Welcome back to our final podcast episode of 2022. Just a couple weeks, we'll be heading into 2023. And really with this episode, I just want to give you some closing thoughts on 2022 and wish you happy holidays and give you some encouraging words for 2023. So 2022, I think for a lot of people was a roller coaster. For lack of better words, there were a lot of ups, a lot of downs, especially for us over here at Legalpreneur. We really spent the year transitioning from Andrea Sager Law to full-time in Legalpreneur. It has been a transition. It has been a wild ride, but we're finally on the other side and we have a lot of exciting updates coming in 2023. We are going to be raising a full seed round. The round that we raised last year really turned into a friends and family round. We raised $175,000 and now it's crazy because I thought I knew what we wanted last year when we were raising money, but going into it this year, it's funny just to look back at what I thought we were clear on. And now it's like, wow, we are so much clearer. We have so much more clarity around many more details in the business. So I'm really excited to go into fundraising for this year. And I think that we're now on the other side of a lot of hurdles, which I think I can slowly see a lot of people coming out of it. I see it with clients. I see it with friends. And so if you've been struggling this year, just keep going. Keep going. It is not easy being a business owner. And I think when we look at everybody's highlight reels, it's very hard to get down on ourselves, but just hear it from me first. Maybe not first, but I'm a highly paid secret keeper. That's really what I am. And I'm not going to spill secrets, but just know that social media is a highlight reel. I remember just when I first started my law firm and seeing people like, oh, I did this $1 million launch and I made $1 million in 90 days or 30 days or this or that. And it's so easy to compare because we both have these social media channels, but you cannot compare your day one or day whatever it is for you to somebody's day 1,000 or whatever it is. And at the end of the day, not all of those numbers are accurate. They don't paint the full picture. I have been lucky enough to see it and realize it and know. And now when I see those numbers, I, number one, just try to get excited for those people. And if it brings up a little bit of jealousy, I'm like, oh, that actually means that I want that. And if you experience jealousy, I would encourage you to go listen to my episode on jealousy a few months ago. But going into 2023, I just want to encourage you all to just keep going. If you've been towing the line, maybe it's time to go all in. If you've just had the side hustle, if you've just had this little idea, maybe it's time to finally go all in, because we're here for one life and one life only. And if we don't take the chance when we have it, the only thing we're going to be left with is regret. And what I learned many years ago is that I would rather be left with nothing than be left with regret. I would rather lose it all than regret not trying. And so remember that we only have this one life. and there's only so much we can do in one life. That's why I have these huge, big, audacious goals. And you may not have the goal to sell your company for $1 billion. You may have a goal to just make $100,000 a year on your own, $1 million a year on your own, whatever it is. You may just want your 9 to 5. Like, that is perfectly fine. But always have goals and do everything you can to accomplish those goals, because we are only here for one life. And the last thing you want to be left with when you're on your deathbed is regret. So I hope you all have a wonderful 2022. Happy holidays. Enjoy it. Take time off. That's why I was actually only going to take the last week of December off, but I'm being very intentional going into 2023 with protecting my time. And I am taking a solo vacation on the week before Christmas. And I'm like, I actually just want to relax. I don't want to work. This is my only vacation of the year. I normally, anytime I travel, I do travel a lot, but it's always for work. I don't ever vacation. And the last vacation I had was exactly a year ago when I went to Cozumel, Mexico. So here I am again, making this my new tradition. I'm really excited. If you want to follow along on my adventures in Grenada, definitely follow along on Instagram at Andrea Sayer Law. And for 2023, I wish you well. I wish you the best. As a reminder, our Legalpreneur membership is currently discounted. The price will be going up January 1st. And not only that, it is not going to be open to everyone. We are changing the membership to be application only because we want to make sure the right businesses are getting the help they need. We realize this is not actually for everyone. And so we all absolutely will always still have resources and products available, but to get in the Legalpreneur membership, it is by application only. So if you want to make sure that you can get in, you don't want to have to worry about the application, you want to get in at a discounted price, definitely get in before January 1st. All right, you all, happy holidays, and we'll see you next year. Here at Legalpreneur, we're committed to providing a supportive legal community for all business owners. I know how scary the legal stuff can be. If you found this information helpful, I would be so grateful if you could share it with a fellow business owner. And quite frankly, it doesn't cost anything to rate, review, or subscribe to the show. Your support helps me reach more listeners, which allows me to support more business owners in their entrepreneurial journey. Have any questions or comments about the show? Feel free to drop me a line on Instagram. I promise I read all of the messages and comments. And if you want to be a guest on the show or know someone that would make a great guest, simply fill out our application form and a team member will reach out if we think it's a good fit. I'll see you in the next episode.